Here are some tips for acing a blind date, a Tinder date, Match.com date, a J date, or a date with anyone who you haven't previously hung out with or even met, probably. So the rule of a first date is keep it simple, stick to the basics. I used to labor under the delusion that a first date was like a personality dump. Blech. I just spewed out everything about my personality that I could possibly think of. My political points of view, my religion, how sexual I am, my flexibility, my job, what I like, my sports, blah, 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 my exes, my friends, blah, 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 where I've traveled. A first date is merely a peek under the hood. It's just a little sniff. It's just a walk around the perimeter to see if you want to go inside. It is the most cursory, preschool type step towards the romantic future with this person. All you're trying to do is get a sense of the chemistry, which is hugely important. And if you're a guy, like what guys are looking for in a girl is a girl who's cute and a girl who's not crazy. Literally, that's what they're looking for. Women, on the other hand, want to know that a guy is employed, like he makes money. If you're a teenager, you clearly don't have to worry about this. And that he's hot also. So you want to exhibit these two things. How do you do that? Ladies, okay. Guys, I mean, it's pretty easy to show that you're employed and make money, so we're not going to talk about you today. We're going to focus on the girls. So girls, how do you come across as not crazy? Well, you keep things, like I said, to the basics. Don't be one of those girls, and we all have a friend like this, who just talks relentlessly and like never comes up for air. She's like a turkey. They're literally stressful to listen to. You don't want to be that girl. Don't stress out your date. You also don't want to veer the conversation into negative topics, shit talking, dour topics like ISIS and Charlie Hebdo. Stay away from it. There's plenty of time down the road if you two get along to like do that. And because negative conversations and shit talking like kills chemistry. It's a psychological and biological fact. Like there's nothing that like is just a downer and kind of pops that bubble of romantic and sexual interest like a negative, like very intellectual, empathetic topic. So avoid it. It doesn't mean that you can't showcase that you're compassionate or that you're politically aware, but that needs to be in the periphery. What's in the center? Sweetness. I'm an alpha female. I'm a strong, feisty, sassy, funny girl, and I made the mistake for, well, I wouldn't say years because it was longer than years. It was my entire life of leading with that. I had to lead with the feisty. I always had to go for the joke. One of my friends literally described me as having to have the biggest dick in the room. Could there be any less flattering thing a girl could say about you? No, there couldn't. But she was right. I always had to be like the sassiest and like, I'm such a cool job and I'm so funny and you made a joke, my joke's funnier. And surprise, surprise, guys don't find that attractive. Men are ruled by their ego. And if you position yourself that you are just constantly hammering away at that ego of his, he's not going to want to spend more time with you. A relationship is your safe, soft place in a prickly world. And if you position yourself to be prickly, why is he going to want to partner up with you? Like, you don't want to date a guy who, like, negs you all the time. It's unpleasant. The whole world negs you. The world is hard. Life is hard. You want to come home to someone who thinks that you're amazing and is complimentary. So you also want to give that back. Now, when I say lead with the sweetness, I don't mean be some spineless, like, oh, everything you say is amazing. Yeah, I agree with everything you said. No. You have your own opinion. You have your own spine. You have your own thing. You will not be disrespected. But you don't have to, like, bare your teeth. Because if you're a strong woman with a strong sense of self, you don't have to show it. That comes across. You can disagree with him. You can, like, only sort of chuckle at his jokes if they're just not funny. But you don't have to, like, make a point of, like, showing it. Instead, focus on the things that make you, say, a great best friend. Because what makes you a great best friend will also make you a great girlfriend. What makes you a great daughter, great girlfriend, great sister, great girlfriend. The sweetness. You're empathetic. You're compassionate. You help other people. You're a good listener. You have positive, encouraging things to say when someone talks about a problem that they have. That's what you want to lead with, because that is at the core of a relationship. So say that it's not going well. That's okay. Cut your losses. Don't, like, get mean for someone. And if they ask you out again, be honest. Just be like, I'm sorry, I just don't really think that the chemistry is there for us. It's not me, it's not you. I just don't think it makes sense to go forward at this point. Some guys, if they're douches, will get pissed. And ladies, that's all you needed to know, that he was a douche and you made the right decision. But if things go well, let him take the lead, let him ask you out again, and then on the second date, you reveal a little bit more of your personality, and a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more. You have to draw him in and let him draw out your personality by taking you on more dates. Good luck.